Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, we're doing another wheelie build. You heard me right, we're doing another one. The last video, the Mark 1 Escort, that video hit 10 likes so quickly. Like, I genuinely couldn't even, make another wheelie tune in the time it got 10 likes. So what you're going to want to do after you've bought the Datsun 510 is you want to go over to the engine swaps, swap in the almighty RB26. It's up to you if you put the body kit on. I personally have, just because it adds some extra character to the car. As for the aero, we don't do anything. For the tyres, we're going to want to put them meaty drag tyres on it. For the front tyre thickness, keep them the standard bike wheels. I mean, they're ridiculously tiny, you can call them bike wheels. And then for the rear, put 275s. And these are some meats. Literally, these tyres are wider than what's on my 800 horsepower Sierra RS 500. As for the rims, I've got Fix Profil 5s. Apparently these have been, this brand is made by someone with dyslexia. But make sure you just put some rims with, just lighter than standard. The standard ones, you can get standard ones to work with the wheelie build. But they don't work as well. You don't pop the wheelie as early. It kind of just takes a while to grip. I don't know why, it's just to do with the weight of the car, I guess. So then, as for the drivetrain, you want the clutch upgraded to transmission, driveline and diff all upgraded to the race spec ones. The brakes, you want upgraded brakes. You want in the rally spring and dampers just to give you that bit of extra height. The roll bars, I know a lot of people don't add roll bars in wheelie builds. I personally do, it just gives you that bit more adjustment. Some people do it, some people don't. But then you want to put the full weight reduction in, completely miss the roll cage out, it adds too much weight. As for the upgrades to the car, make sure you do the intake, fuel system, ignition, exhaust, camshaft, valves, blah blah blah. Everything up to the twin turbos basically, don't do the intercooler, oil and cooling or flywheel. So guys, for the tune, you want to put 15 psi at the rear, 28 at the front. You can pause the video here to see the gearing. The alignment is 0 degrees all the way down until the caster. The caster's at 6.5, which I believe is standard. And then the anti-roll bars, like I said, people adjust and people don't. I adjusted them 11.5 and 11.9. As for the springs, make them as soft as possible on the front, as stiff as possible on the rear, and as high as possible all the way around, which it should do when you add the rally suspension, but for some reason if it doesn't. As for the rebound stiffness, make it as soft as possible on the front, as stiff as possible at the rear, and then the bump stiffness as stiff as possible on the front, and 1.6 or 1.5 on the rear. As for the aero and brakes, you don't really need to change anything and fully lock the diff. Someone did comment on one of my videos saying you can wheelie with an open diff, and yes, you can wheelie with an open diff. I prefer not to because it gives you less grip and you wheelie really one-sided. It's horrible. So for any of you guys who didn't copy that, and I know some of you do this because I've had a lot of tunes bought, just go buy the tune. It's on, the tuning place. My gamer tags, it will be on screen if you're on mobile and for some reason can't see it. It will be on screen now, so yeah, there you go. So for any of you guys who thought the Mark 1 Escort was a great wheelie build, it was. But I personally think this is better just because you can wheelie off launch a lot easier. Plus you don't need to do a burnout. You can do a burnout and you will get a slightly longer wheelie. But this thing wheelies for a while anyway if you get it right. So guys, what I found best for this is to do the little launch control glitch. Get it just above 4,000 revs and just let go of the brake. As you can see, you get an insane wheelie. Sometimes you can get it into third gear up to 120 miles an hour. Which for a wheelie is pretty goddamn insane. You can wheelie without doing the launch control for some of you who don't know how to do it. I can make a video on the launch control if you really want me to. If you want me to make a video on the launch control, then leave a comment down below saying that you do. Go to about 4,500 and just let go. And you can see it there, this wheelie build is pretty insane. If you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe down below as you always do. I'll see you guys in the next bloody video.